The code failed again, and he sat in the dark, fingers hovering over the keyboard like he could pry answers out of it. There was a notification on his phone with someone else celebrating a promotion, and his chest tightened like a fist. He woke at 2 a.m. again, staring at a ceiling that felt as close as a lid, replaying every small mistake like a looped nightmare. Mornings blurred into scrolling feeds, half-started online courses, and a stack of unread books that seemed to judge him silently. At work, he rehearsed answers in his head and left interviews convinced he sounded smaller than he felt inside. Every night he told himself tomorrow would be different, but tomorrow arrived as the same old script of doubt and distraction. He began to believe progress had to look dramatic to count, ignoring tiny shifts that quietly stacked under the surface. One rainy evening, he paused mid-scroll when a message from an old mentor read simply, "Show up, even when it hurts." The words landed like a small key, and for the first time, he felt a thin line of responsibility pointing at himself rather than at fate. He stopped waiting for a signal and, instead, set a tiny rule. One focused hour a day, without distractions. Days became small victories. One complete task, one chapter finished, one error understood instead of avoided. He returned to the same empty coffee shop where failure felt loud, and now found the silence held steady progress instead of shame. Small improvements, stacked into confidence you could measure in posture, in clearer sentences, and in steadier mornings. He faced a real interview again, and this time the words came without the old tremor. Not perfect, but undeniably his. Progress never felt cinematic, but it felt true. Invisible scaffolding of small choices, building a new version of him. The world kept moving, and he did too, not because of one grand moment, but because he chose to evolve every single day.